Hello, Namaskar and Om Namah Shivaya to everyone. I hope I am audible and you can see me. If you are able to hear and see me, please can you just write in the chat so that I know it because we it's our first and I think most of the people won't know it. So uh, let's start then. Uh, so good. First of all, thank you all those who are joining in and will be watching live. uh, I'm sorry to keep it at so late and without prior notice. हमने कुछ बताने से पहले ही आज का जो करने वाले हैं एपिसोड क्योंकि अ, ये पहली बार हम लाइव जा रहे हो और हमको चेक भी करना था कि हाउ डज इट वर्क एंड क्या क्या कैसे कैसे सिम्टम्स दिखते हैं सो लेट्स स्टार्ट सो एवरीवन नोज दैट आवर डिस्कशन पॉइंट्स आर टुडे इज ऑन थ्री इडियट्स तीन महाअनुभवों के बारे में हम बातचीत करने वाले हैं आज एक तो पहले एक्टर विजय उसके बाद सोनू सूद और हाल ही का सबसे फेमस जो चालू है जो है सोनम वांगचुक उनके बारे में so let's move on. Before moving on, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. The channel is new, and your subscription or sharing is going to help promote and boost this channel. So ये चैनल अगर चलेगा तो आपके सपोर्ट से ही चलेगा तो विदाउट फेल प्लीज मेक श्योर यू सब्सक्राइब शेयर एंड लाइक द चैनल द वीडियोस एंड द कंटेंट दैट यू विल बी वाचिंग सबसे पहले जाने से पहले मैं एक बात बोलना चाहता हूँ कि जो कुछ तमिलनाडु में हुआ करूर में मेरे कंडोलेंस हर एक के साथ है जिनका क्षति हानि या अपघात हुआ है उस इंसिडेंस में क्योंकि दैट वाज अ वेरी शॉकिंग इंसिडेंस लॉट ऑफ पीपल माइट हैव lost their lives. Around 41 people lost their life. That's a government figure. So let's consider like 50 odd, and also lot many people must have injured. So I hope for speedy recovery for them who have been injured. लेकिन उसके बारे में जो हुआ तो उसका एक थोड़ा सा विजुअल्स देखते हैं कि एक्चुअली क्या हुआ तमिलनाडु में करूर में मैं आई शेयर द स्क्रीन पहली बार कर रहा हूँ तो अगर कुछ कम नीचे हो जाए या कुछ दिक्कत हो जाए या आई मिस समथिंग प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड ये हमारा पहली बार है इसकी वजह से मेरे भी चीज़ें ज़्यादातर मालूम नहीं है आई विल बी चेकिंग विथ यू एज वेल सो शेयर द स्क्रीन जस्ट अ मिनट चक चक शेयर विंडो चक शेयर so let's go first to Vijay. The worst part of all this was this one. It was really worse because एक 18 सबसे छोटी 18 महीने की बच्ची थी 18 months old and she got killed into this incident. She had almost like उसको उनको 32 injury marks थे which is unbearable for a child. It's more than enough one can even हमारे जैसे लोग जो ग्रोन अप्स है वो भी वो नहीं कर सकते जो व्हाट शी सफर्ड honestly. So cannot see the image. Okay, just a minute. I'll recheck again. Let me see if entire window share. Are you able to see the image now? Okay, now the image is visible. This was the case. This is what I said. Like the smallest that one got injured was just 18 months old, and she almost had 32 injury marks, and she uh, can be said वो या बच्ची मर गई या मारा गया है स्टैम्पेड के थ्रू, तो बहुत ही शॉकिंग था। द वर्स्ट पार्ट, उसके उसके भी ज़्यादा वर्स्ट पार्ट ये है कि द शेमलेस पर्सन, Joseph, actor Joseph, he is not Vijay, he is actor Joseph, a Christian convertee. Uh, he was continuing his procession even after he saw that stampede has happened and people are crying, people got affected, but he was so busy. He had, I'll just make it just a minute. Against so you could see he's on the stage here. A large amount of people had gathered. Basically, the thing was this. So this guy announced that he'll be coming at around 4, but he came at 6 or 7. पीपल सुबह, लोग जो तो सुबह से आ चुके थे, सुबह के 10-11 बजे से लोगों ने आना चालू कर दिया था। 4 बजे तक तो पूरा भर चुका था, बहुत ज़्यादा क्राउड हो गई थी। देयर वाज़ नो प्लेस फॉर पीपल, द मैनेजमेंट बहुत ही घटिया थी, मैनेजमेंट कुछ भी नहीं था वहाँ पे। इसकी वजह से लोगों की जो भगदड़ मची या जो लोग ज़्यादा हो गए, तो लोगों को समझ में ये नहीं आया कि कितने लोग हैं और क्या हो रहा है। उसके बीच में ये जब 7 बजे आया ये इंसान, द क्रिश्चियन, क्रिप्टो क्रिश्चियन एक्टर जोसेफ, इवन आफ्टर सीइंग, ही कंटिन्यूड हिज स्पीच, क्योंकि उसको कुछ लेना-देना नहीं था। लोग मरते, वैसे भी इंडिया में लोग मरते रहते, इसलिए मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल, एक्टर्स एंड आई डोंट नो, मिलियनियर्स, बिलियनियर्स, civilians who are rich, they don't care about the common people. ये harsh reality है, लेकिन है, but that is what happened, where you can see he is still continuing, even after when he saw the ambulance are coming. Just a minute. Look at this. The ambulance people are, it's so much stuck that there is no place for ambulance even to go. People are shouting to let go the ambulance, but that person is so much busy in his speech that he is still continuing his speech without even thinking that the people have died or what has happened in the stampede. He has absolutely, he doesn't care. He has nothing to feel like what is happening to the people. It's really worst. I mean, when I saw this incident, it was really shocking for me, honestly, because it's not that good. People come in your support, so it's your responsibility, full-fledged responsibility of the actor, politician, turned Joseph, to look and care for the people who have been there. It's not you can say that it's not my fault or I didn't do it or it's people's mistake. No, it's not. It's your fault, and you should have thought of it before. The planning should have been done before. The management of the people of the crowd had should have been done before. And this led to, as I said, killing of 41 as per government figure. But I think it's more. It will definitely 50. And worst part is many people got injured. Now, who is going to take care of these injured people? Who is going to pay for them? The shameless actor, even after the incidents happened, like on 27th, and then he didn't react. I guess there is a video I can show you where he was running away from the airport when people started asking him this question. Just a minute, let me check. Tuck. So, yeah, you can see it here. Uh, his car has arrived at the airport. The reporters and people have gushed in to ask him many questions. बहुत सारे लोग, पत्रकार लोग आ गए हैं उनको सवाल पूछने के लिए एक्टर जोसेफ को. लेकिन you can see his arrogance, that he didn't even stop. उसको कोई सहानुभूति नहीं थी जो लोगों के, जो लोग मरे हैं करूर में। एंड यू कैन बी सीन ही जस्ट रस्ट अवे and ran away from the airport. This is what you see. The people were shouting and asking. I can just a minute. I can show you. The shameless person just away. I mean, without even thinking for the people's cause, the person just ran away. So I don't know. I mean, there has to be some answerable doing, some answering for him. I mean, I don't know how the law works in Tamil Nadu, because we will say like there is no BJP government there, so might be something different. But I think something has to be done. Someone has to be answerable for the incidents that happen. People have died, many are injured. You can't just let it by a statement that is given by him, and the statement is also so odd, makes no sense, and too arrogant the way he has given the statement. So I think it's better that governments wake up and start taking some action, because else it won't be of no use. Let me share you uh, uh, his shamelessness, what he did. Yeah, I have done a mistake. I'll actually correct that mistake next time. I keep the windows open because I didn't open the windows this time, so it's bit troublesome for me while sharing. But I'll make sure next time you see it. So this is exactly a very shocking and dirty statement by given was given by him on 30th or 1st, after 4 5 days. He was claiming that it's not my mistake, this that happened, and if you want to do something, do to me, not to my people and stuff. But it was completely his fault, management fault, and I think something has to be done against him, some action has to be taken against him. So good. We come to the next point now. Let's move on to Sonu Sood. Yeah, I mean, this is also a very funny thing about Sonu Sood. He has been Masiya during and after the time of Corona, and somehow he has gained an image where he is beyond people. He is beyond God. That the amount of help he has done, and he has uh, carved for people, ran away for people, fought for people during Corona, and managed and money and lot of stuff. But there are many shocking things that came in front while I was doing some research regarding him. Let's start by one. Let's not rush in, but start one by one. So I'll give you a brief from 2021 until 2025. So in 2021, uh, he got an income tax raid, and in that income tax raid, he was actually found guilty that he had almost collected around 20 crore rupees, or 18.94, so around 20 crore rupees, and out of that only 2 crores had he used for the people, other donation that he had collected. I mean, that was the वो एक प्रकार का डोनेशन था जो उसने कमाया या जमाया था, can say so. And then only out of it 2 crores he had used. Also, there were allegations proven that he had connections to the FCRA. सो वहाँ पे जिसने फॉरेन फंडिंग ली थी उसके एनजीओस के थ्रू, एंड रिकॉर्ड्स वर नॉट मेंटेन, देयर वर नो बिल्स, नथिंग वाज शोन, और बहुत सारी चीज ऐसी थी कि जिसपे इश्यूज थे, तो पीपल कुड नॉट रेजिस्ट इट, एक्चुअली पीपल को मालूम ही नहीं है क्या हुआ है। तो जब एड पड़ी तो एड के बाद बहुत सारी चीजें सामने आई। आई विल शो यू अ स्मॉल सिंपल इमेज दैट विल मेक द थिंग्स क्लियर। So just a minute. This was my tweet day before yesterday. I'll start from that. So chuck 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 share. Huh. This was my image. This was my tweet. So you can see that IT department has 20 crores. जब उन पे टैक्स रेड पड़ा तो उसमें पता चला कि 20 करोड़ का घोटाला हुआ है टैक्स सेक्शन का. Only, as I mentioned, only 2 crores has been spent. Funds of about 2.10 crore repeatedly raised from overseas donor by crowdfunding. That is violation of FCRA. फिर उसके सीजर्स हुए जगहों पे. वहाँ पे वेर प्लेस Accra banks lockers were placed under prohibitory orders and a cash of 1.8 crore was seized. As I mentioned कि उन्होंने बिलिंग्स बोगस थे, कुछ एक्सपेंसेस बोगस थे, ट्रांजैक्शन दिख नहीं रहा था. ये सभी चीजों के चलते हुए उन पे रेड पड़े थे एंड ही वाज फाउंड गिल्टी ऑनेस्टली. ओके. आफ्टर दैट उसके बाद जो हुआ, ओके, नो इमेज. Why is it happening? Let me check. Why didn't you see my image? Just a minute. Chuck, share, Windows, share. Are you able to see the image now? Hello? Are we able to see the image? Say good. That is exactly what I read. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like 20 crores were total tax invasion that he did. Around 1.2 or 2 crores were only spent. Then he had a fund of more than 2.10 crores overcrowding fund from foreign. That is FCRA violation that he did. Then there was multiple seizures across his locations. That 1.8 crores cash was seized. 11 banks were placed under prohibitory orders, and as I mentioned, no billing. Fake bogus billing, subcontract transactions were shown. So all this was proven, and he was found guilty. Okay, let's move on to the next point. Then again in 2024, one thing interesting happened here. Around 24-25, MHA again allowed his uh, renewed his FCRA license. I don't know why. When he is proven guilty, I have no idea why the FCRA has proven again renewed his license. But that's what has happened. Let's move on to the latest news that happened this complete year, because there is one last month and there is one that happened in January, February, around that period. So let's move on to that second point. Let me first show you the share the screens. Once you see the email, and we can talk on it. Just a minute. Chuck. Can you guys see the screen? Can you guys see the image? I guess so. You can see the image. Great. So here is the thing. Now this is interesting story. This happened around Feb March this year. So a petitioner, sorry guys. So a petitioner went to Ludhiana court and filed a case against a person called I forgot his name. Was some ex person. Allegedly, the case who filed him, his name was Rajesh Khanna, against that ex person. And in that case, witness was supposed to be Sonu Sood. Now, there was a fraud of a coin called Rijika. This is a Rijika coin. You can see on the screen. This was the fraud that that happened actually. So the petitioner went to the Ludhiana court, and Ludhiana court summoned Sonu Sood to be in the court while he was going to be the witness. Now the case here is very interesting. Rajesh Khanna got to know from ex-person witnessed as Sonu Sood that there is a coin called Rijika, and it's very famous and people are earning a lot of profits from this coin. इस कॉइन से बहुत ज़्यादा फायदा हो रहा है लोगों का. तो जो पेटिशनर था तो उन्होंने बहुत सारा इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दिया इस कॉइन पे. सो ही एक्चुअली बॉट आउट लॉट ऑफ कॉइन्स ऑफ रिजिका फ्रॉड. दैट्स अ फ्रॉड कॉइन. देयर इज नो कॉइन एज कॉल्ड एज रिजिका. और उसके बहुत सारे पैसे इन्वेस्ट हो गए. नाउ वी नो ओनली द वन एग्जांपल सिंस ही वेंट टू द कोर्ट. We don't know how many others are trapped into this and how many others did fund this coin called Rijika. उस चीज पे लुधियाना कोर्ट ने सोनू सूद को समन किया हुआ है कि ही हैज टू बी देयर प्रेजेंट इन द कोर्ट. Now the thing is here that's interesting. Sonu Sood says I don't know that person, and yet he has not been. वो आए नहीं है अभी तक लुधियाना कोर्ट में समन भेजने के बाद. नेक्स्ट द केस इज स्टिल गोइंग ऑन. केस खत्म नहीं हुआ है, केस ऑन है. लेकिन हमें मालूम है कि इंडियन कोर्ट सिस्टम कैसे चलती है. तो और पैसा भी जा सकता है जज को, या आई डोंट नो इफ something of that sort happens really. I have no idea because I don't want to get into any contempt cases. I'm just just saying it of free cause that I think so. ये हो सकता है. लेकिन अभी तक केस चालू है. ये कॉइन फ्रॉड है. इस कॉइन का फ्रॉड का विटनेस सोनू सूद है. और हमें मालूम है कि विदाउट रीजन नो वन इज गोइंग टू क्लेम सच अ पर्सन एज विटनेस. उसको अगर गारंटी रहेगा तभी कोई केस डालेगा, कभी कोई विटनेस के बारे में बात कर सकता है वह जहाँ पे सोनू सूद इन्वॉल्व हो सकता है. सो दैट इज द केस. द केस इज स्टिल ऑन एंड आई थिंक दिस इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू बी अ बिग फ्रॉड गेम ऑफ हिज. और ये केस अभी क्या आगे टर्न लेता है, आई विल कीप एन आई एंड कीप अपडेटिंग टू यू. ठीक है. तो एक दूसरा केस हो गया ये. दिस इज फ्रॉम February 2025. दिस इज द लेटेस्ट वन. अब उससे भी ज्यादा लेटेस्ट मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ कि परसों एक मिनट में वापस स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ. जस्ट अ मिनट. फॉर दैट लेट मी. सो दिस इज द केस नाउ. विंडोज चक शेयर. I hope you are seeing my screen again. So this is the latest. This is from last month, from September. So ये केस है एक ऐप का. दैट एप्स नेम इज वन एक्स बिट. वन क्लिक बिट या वन एक्स बिट यू कैन कॉल. और वी नो दिस ऐप हैज बीन लेटेस्टली बैंड. और उसको डिस्क्लोज कर दिया, बंद कर दिया है थ्रू द एडवाइजरी ऑफ एमएचए. लेकिन इसमें सवाल है क्या कि यहाँ पे इस ऐप को चलाने के लिए बहुत सारे एंडोर्समेंट किए गए थे. और इसके जो प्लेटफॉर्म ऑपरेशन है इसमें कौन कौन इन्वॉल्व है. तो इस केस के लिए ऑन 24 सोनू सूद अलॉन्ग विथ मेनी अदर क्रिकेटर्स एज वेल, युवराज सिंह एंड सम अदर्स, उनको भी बुलाया गया था. ईडी ने समन किया था. तो ईडी ने पूछताछ की. लेकिन बाकी के जो लोग थे जिनको 15-20 मिनट आधे घंटे में छोड़ दिया था ईडी ने. देयर वाज नॉट मच. उनके पास से कुछ डिस्कस करने के लिए ऐसा कुछ ज्यादा नहीं था. लेकिन ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी दिस पर्सन सोनू सूद वाज इंटरोगेटेड. इनकी पूछताछ ईडी के वाया ईडी 7 से 8 घंटा चला है, जहां पे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस किए गए हैं. जो फाइंडिंग्स मिले हैं इसमें भी कि इसमें भी ये ही वाज नॉट जस्ट एंडोर्सिंग दैट ऐप. वो तो एक पार्ट है. लेकिन he was also involved in the operation of that app. So he was part of that operation game as well. The way the app works और उसका जो भी चलने का जो तरीका था, जिसके मेंटेनेंस ऑपरेशंस का पार्ट भी सोनू सूद था. आई मीन माइट बी ही हैज स्टैक देयर इन दैट ऐप कि कुछ उसका पैसे का इन्वॉल्वमेंट है या कुछ कुछ शेयर्स है. वी डोंट नो. दैट विल कम आउट एज द ईडी विल एक्सप्लेन अस. बट जो अभी की चीज जो सामने आई है, तो जो वह है कि ही इज ऑल्सो इन्वॉल्व इन दैट केस. ईडी ने समन किया है, इंटरोगेशन हुआ है. देयर विल बी रिपोर्ट मेड ऑन दैट. इसका एफसीआरए लाइसेंस वापस कैंसिल हो सकता है क्योंकि फॉरेन फंडिंग के प्रोब्स दिख रहे हैं. एलिगेशंस है कि उसके फंड्स आए हैं या ही हैज इन्वॉल्वड और मे बी हवाला इज इन्वॉल्व. तो अगर जिसको हवाला मालूम नहीं होगा, तो आई विल जस्ट एक्सप्लेन व्हाट हवाला इज. आई विल शो यू एग्जांपल वेयर यू कैन गेट दिस आइडिया ऑफ हवाला. हवाला, very simple example. Chak, chak, chak. I hope you are able to see the screen again. So this is a basic example of hawala. So how does trading happen in? Sorry guys. How does the trading happen in hawala? Because that's what ED has suggested. ED ने ऐसा बताया है कि इसका इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो सकता है वाया हवाला, जिसके वाया सोनू सूद ने पैसे ट्रांसफर किए गए रहेंगे, या वी डोंट नो. दैट्स व्हाट ईडी बताएगा. रिपोर्ट लिखेगा उसमें हमें पता चलेगा. बट दैट्स हाउ, दिस इज हाउ हवाला वर्क्स. इसका सिंपल एग्जांपल है कि रमेश नाम का एक बंदा है भारत से. तो रमेश नाम का बंदे को विदाउट बैंक ट्रांसफर, कैश और कुछ ऑन पेपर नहीं दिखाना है, एंड ही हैज टू ट्रांसफर मनी टू समवन इन दुबई. तो वो बंदा है अली. नाउ क्या होता है इसमें? तो रमेश नाम का जो बंदा है, ये बेसिकली ही विल फाइंड एन हवालदार. तो ये हवालादार ढूंढेगा रमेश, जिसको वो कांटेक्ट करेगा. फिर कांटेक्ट करने के बाद उसको बताएगा कि मुझे अली को इतने इतने पैसे भेजने हैं. ठीक है. सो रमेश गिव्स द अमाउंट टू इंडियन हवलदार. ठीक है. देन इंडियन हवलदार कॉन्टैक्ट्स हवलदार फ्रॉम दुबई. अली रिसीव्स द मनी इंस्टेंटली फ्रॉम दुबई हवलदार. समझ रहे हो आप? तो ये पैसा इसके पास गया, जो हवलदार है. हवलदार ने कांटेक्ट किया टू द हवलदार फ्रॉम दुबई, and the Havaldar from Dubai transfers the money immediately to Ali. So Ali has already received the money, and this payment will be settled by both these Havaldars via some by, we don't know, by trade, cash, bank, investment, land. We have no idea. Okay, that is that is a basic explanation how this Hawala mechanism completely works. ऐसे ही function होता है हवाला. तो ये चीज थी जो सेकंड वाली थी, जो मुझे बतानी थी आज की. एंड लेट्स कम टू द इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट, जिस पे हमारा ज्यादा टाइम जाएगा, एंड वी नीड टू क्विकली डिस्कस इट सिंस हमारे पास ज्यादा टाइम नहीं है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी 30 minutes एंड वी डोंट वांट टू एक्सटेंड इट लाइक मोर. There is around only 9 to 10 people watching at the moment, and so let's come to quickie on Sonam Wangchuk. So, what actually is happening in Ladakh? So, before we go and I share you a lot of images and stuff, I think I, मैं आपको एक प्रायर कंसेप्ट दे देता हूँ कि क्या हुआ है और कैसे हुआ है. तो सोनम वांगचुक पे जाने से पहले वी विल गो टू हिज फादर ना. सो हिज फादर is actually member of Congress party. And how did it happen? So his father came into politics. जो आए हैं वो अराउंड 58 के दरमियान आए हैं, और 58 के बाद अराउंड 65 or something he got elected MLC. then he got elected as a MLA. फिर उसके बाद वो मिनिस्टर रहे हैं कैबिनेट में JNK के. He had a very good position with Nehru. To be honest, directly he has met him, and even with Indira Gandhi, of course, the so-called Iron Lady. Na? So the thing is here कि उनका जो कांटेक्ट है कांग्रेस पार्टी में बहुत ही अच्छा है. People don't understand this. And the image that has been created about Sonam Wangchuk via this movie called Three Idiot, जिसमें तो दिखाया गया कि अरे वो लड़का है, सीखने को नहीं मिल रहा है, एंड ही इज वेरी पुअर, और उनके हाल बहुत दिखाए गए हैं जैसे पिक्चर में दिखाया गया है. इन रियलिटी इट्स नॉट द केस. हिज फादर was twice elected MLA, plus he was minister in the cabinet. So I think इंडिया में अगर कोई मिनिस्टर MLA और कैबिनेट में है, तो यू कैन कॉल हिम एज पुअर. आई डोंट थिंक सो. आई मीन मालूम नहीं है, लेकिन आई डोंट थिंक सो। सो बेसिकली मैं क्या बता रहा हूँ कि उनका जो बैकग्राउंड है, वो बहुत अच्छा है, और ये मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, दिस बैकग्राउंड इज़ रिटन बाय हिज फादर इटसेल्फ, आई हैव गॉट अ प्रूफ ऑफ इट। लेकिन यहाँ पे जो चीज़ हुई है, वो चीज़ बहुत अलग हुई है। तो एलबीए नाम की एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है लद्दाख में, दैट इज़ बुद्धिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, और बुद्धिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हैव बीन फाइटिंग फॉर यूटी, यूनियन टेरिटरी स्टेटस, फॉर Ladakh, which they got already in 2019 by under Modi government. बट वो उस समय से लड़ रहे थे अराउंड 80s 90s। तो 80s 90s में जो बुद्धिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन यूटी के लिए, लद्दाख के लिए लड़ रही थी, लेकिन वहां पे कुछ मुस्लिम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से जो इनके फेवर में नहीं थे। सो बेसिकली इफ यू सी लद्दाख, टुडेस लद्दाख, so Kargil region is dominated by Muslim, and Leh region or Leh district is dominated by Buddhist. This is what is being said, but it's not complete true, because you find Muslims in minority as well, but you find in like around 14-15% at that time in 2011, I guess, in Leh district as well. Now, this LBA during his father's tenure was against Muslim minority for this reason, because they were in oppose of Union territory for Ladakh. This was the case. तो उनके पिताजी ने जो रोल प्ले किया है उस समय में, बिकॉज ही टुक स्टैंड ऑफ सम सेकुलर गांधीयन आइडियल फिलोसॉफिकल पर्सन दैट ऑलवेज कांग्रेस ट्राइज टू शो, यही उन्होंने पोजीशन उस समय भी लिया था, और जिसकी वजह से जो बुद्धिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थी, जो मुस्लिम माइनॉरिटी सो कॉल्ड, या मुस्लिम जो वहाँ के जो लोग थे या रीजन था, जो अपोज कर रहे थे यूटी के लिए, उन पे इकोनॉमिकल सैंक्शंस डालने वाले थे। सो दे वर गोइंग टू पुट इकोनॉमिकल सैंक्शंस ऑन मुस्लिम्स इन दैट रीजन, बिकॉज वहाँ पे सॉरी, they were opposing UT status for Ladakh. This is the truth. तो वहां पे उस समय ऐसे करते 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 the LBA at end gave up in around 90s, I guess, around 90s, और उसके बाद फिर एज वी नो 90s में तो हाल ऐसे भी एक्सोडस हुआ कश्मीर में, and Hindus anyways had to run away from the region, from the Kashmir region. उसके बाद we know the demographical stance and whatever happened in Ladakh is not unknown. फिर अराउंड 89 के पास उनको इस स्टेटस दे दिया था इंदिरा गांधी ने। हिज फादर लेटर ऑन आफ्टर 84 he started doing satyagrahas and all this sort of Gandhian principle in Ladakh. So around 89 they got the ST. So 88 around Sikmul was established. या ये क्लियर पिक्चर है अभी ना, ये ट्विटर पे बहुत जगह पे ऑलरेडी इंफॉर्मेशन आ गई है। द इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट इज हियर, सो देयर इज अ पर्सन, सो मैंने पहले बताया कि एलबीए क्या कर रहा था, हाउ हिज फादर अपोज्ड इट, हाउ मुस्लिम अपीजमेंट इंक्रीज्ड इन दिस रीजन, जो नहीं होना चाहिए था, जो बुद्धिस्ट एक्चुअली ऑनेस्टली पहले कर रहे थे, दे वर इन अपोज ऑफ मुस्लिम अपीजमेंट, और उसके वजह से वो मुस्लिम जो पॉपुलेशन है उन पे सैंक्शंस डालने वाले थे इकोनॉमिक, बट इट डिडंट हैपन बिकॉज ऑफ हिज फादर, एंड सो हिज फादर प्लेड अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्रूशियल रोल इन होल्डिंग अप मुस्लिम्स इन दोज रीजन। एल्स उन पे अगर सैंक्शंस उस समय पे पड़ते, दे वुड हैव डेफिनेटली लेफ्ट द रीजन, लेकिन जो हुआ नहीं, जिसके वजह से डेमोग्राफी ऑफ लद्दाख का स्पेसिफिकली ले डिस्ट्रिक्ट is also changing, rather has changed. Many people who live in that region know it better than us that Muslims have increased in population in their region as well as now. Kargil तो उनका ही है पूरा, it's almost like 80%, 85% them, so it's like almost 99%, you know it how it works for them. फिर उसके बाद जो पिक्चर आएगा, then there comes a picture of a lady called Rebecca Norman. कौन है, कहाँ से आई, क्यों आई, No idea. But she just came in, appeared in Leh Ladakh, and started working for Sikmol. And she has been working there until 2024 with Sikmol. Uh, Allegedly, she is was no one knows how did they marry, but she is his wife, Sonam Wangchuk's wife, and all of the sudden she is not his wife. Until 2022, she was his wife, but now all of the sudden she is not his wife. And there is a lady called Gitanjali Agmo. I don't know where the hell did she come from, but apparently she is his wife now. And nothing gets clear. There is no thing that when you go and find about this person is true. Isupa is not concept. That concept is from Chewang Norval. It is not his concept. That is a lie. It's a complete lie. Most of the hours he has got is after 2014. I don't know. All of the sudden, after 2014, he started getting a lot of hours, specifically Megasis award, and we know it's funded by Rockefellers. So ring the bell. Uh, it's very फनी प्लस इसका जो चीज है वो गहरा जाता है क्योंकि वी डोंट फाइंड एनीथिंग रिलेवेंट इन दैट specifically when we try to research it. So let's go through the documents, whatever I'm trying to tell you. We can understand basically what's happening around there. So let me again, sorry guys, with this sharing shit, I did a lot of mistake, but I think I will next time learn this lesson and avoid it. Live streaming, share, just a minute. Can you see my screen? Uh, just a minute. Oh God. Do you see the screen? Let me do it other way. Just a minute. Share window. Do I see another window? I'm not able to. Yeah, I got it. So what is it? Just a minute. What is it called? Windows. Yes. So can you see this? Can you see this? I hope you see this image here. So let me come to this point. That's what I'm trying to explain you. Again, I hope you see the screen. Uh, check Windows. So I have marked this in yellow. Here is what you will see that his father has been always the part of Congress party. I gained the full support sympathy of the people and was elected as district president. National conference lay later on. National conference was dissolved and Congress party was established, and I was unanimously elected the district president of the party. In 1957, I was elected as member of Legislative Council of Jammu and Kashmir and continued the position until 1967. In that year, I contested the only seat of the Legislative Assembly of the Leh constituency and was elected by wide margin, defeating my nearest rival. head of the TK monastery. Following this, I was inducted as a minister of the state cabinet, which I mentioned at that time, and I was a household name and enjoyed the support of the people. During the next election, I was again chosen as the candidate by the party, Congress, and I again won the contest, defeating my nearest rival, head Lama Piang Kompa. Okay. For I hope you are seeing it. I have no idea. I hope you are seeing it, right, guys? Do you see the screen now? Can I see it somewhere? Do you see the screen now? Okay. 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 I have to do something about it then. Just a minute. Chuck. Chuck. Windows. Chuck. Share. Okay. Do you see the screen now? Okay. Great. Great. So I'm going to read something very interesting here. This is what I said, that Indira Gandhi met him. Even this document is an open source document. You can find it. It's written by him, his father only. So here it's very interesting. If you read it carefully, I'll read it for you guys. I was invited by the president of the LBA, as I mentioned, the Buddhist organization, to extend my support and to join in the campaign. In the course of our talks, I learned with dismay that the LBA had plans to impose a social and economic boycott against Muslim minority community as part of its agitation for union territory. I opposed this outright and told the president and others that the imposition of economic and social boycott was an contravention of the spirit of our constitution and our democratic and secular system of government. It was also against the tradition and ethos of the Ladakhi life, which advocated religious tolerance and community. Moreover, it violated our religious tenets. We could not afford to mix religion with politics. I propounded to involve both Muslims and Buddhists in the movement, and I offered my service, saying that I would sit on dharna and start a hunger strike. The Ladakh Buddhist Association did not agree with me. They were determined to isolate the Muslims and to impose a social boycott against the community. That was a black day for me. The age old good relation between the Buddhist and the Muslim had received a serious setback. It was the beginning of the difference between us. Further, the members of the LBA did not hide their resentment against me. Later, the LBA switched its demand and sought the granting of the autonomous Hill Council status to Ladakh. I was in favor of involving both Muslims and Buddhists in the religion in the realization of this objective, but the LBA imposed a social boycott against Muslim. I was glad when the LBA lifted its social and economic boycott against the Muslim on December 24th, 1992, and sought out the cooperation of the Muslim in achieving the goal of our autonomous hill development. Uh, the thing is, this is exactly what I explained. That lead to demographic shift of the valley, because we know what happened in 90s, that incidents that took place in 90s. So automatically, in at that time, it was not UT, so it was part of Jammu and Kashmir. So Kashmir, we know it's dominated by Muslims. Kargil, we know, is dominated by Muslims. So Buddhists automatically became weak part of that region when most of the other part is dominated by Muslims. This is exactly my point, and no one is actually highlighting this point, because Buddhists did not wanted to take Muslim into these associations and wanted to make a social economic boycott on them. When once you do a social economic boycott, the people of that region might leave, specifically the Muslims. and then the Buddhists would have anyway dominated this region. But same like Gandhi, his father, Sonam Wangchuk's father, did the same role of Gandhiji that did in the partition in 1947. The same role was done by him in Ladakh. Okay, so this was the point that I wanted to discuss and make clear at the moment. Uh, I hope you must have learned something new today. And This was my first thing, so I know there is lot of mistakes that I have done. There is more I have to explain about actually this Sonam Wangchuk, uh, but I don't know. Let's try. Let's complete it because, anyways, I have done a lot of findings. Let's go one by one. So, as I mentioned, in 1992, a lady called Rebecca Norman comes into the picture. I can share just a minute. Tak, tak. So this is guys, this is Rebecca Norman, former teacher at Sigmol. Na? As around experience in Sigmol. Uh, do you see the screen? I hope you see the screen. So she was been studying, was a teacher at Sigmol for almost, you can see it here, for 31 years. From last year, she is no more there, I guess. I hope, because no news has been heard from her in this while, from within a year or so. Allegedly, she went to do voting against Trump लास्ट ईयर फॉर इलेक्शन, एंड उसके बाद हमने उसको देखा नहीं है. बट इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट वो नहीं है, इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट यहाँ से चालू होता है. सो शी केम अराउंड 92 इन लद्दाख, लेह लद्दाख. उसके पहले वो बैचलर्स कर रही थी स्कूल फॉर इंटरनेशनल ट्रेनिंग विच इज कॉल्ड एसआईटी. तो एसआईटी जो इंस्टीट्यूट है इज फंडेड बाय ओपन सोसाइटी फाउंडेशन, that is foundation of George Soros. So no, funded by George Soros, exactly. I can show you, and we know how much funds George Soros started investing after 1999 into India. Until latest, we can see until 2014, 15, 16, 17, I guess, or something in that period. I'll show you in a while. सो वो भी था. फिर उसके बाद 2000 में 94 के बाद फिर वो स्टार्टेड वर्किंग फॉर सिकमोल. शी हैज बीन वर्किंग येट विद सिकमोल विद सोनम, दैट्स व्हाट वाज द केस. फिर 19 99 में फर्स्ट अवार्ड मिला सोनम भाई को. सेकेंड अवार्ड वाज गिवन बाय अशोका यूनिवर्सिटी इन 2002. उसके बाद से किक स्टार्ट हुआ. सो किक स्टार्ट क्या हुआ, तो आपको मालूम है कि अशोका यूनिवर्सिटी का सबसे बड़ा डोनर जो है वो रॉकफेलर इंस्टीट्यूट है. सो दे आर हेवीली इन्वेस्टेड इन अशोका यूनिवर्सिटी, आई गेस. फिर उसके बाद अराउंड 2007 कांग्रेस एट दैट पीरियड हैड आल्सो फाइल्ड एंटी नेशनल थिंग अगेंस्ट हिम. जस्ट स्टॉप शेयरिंग. विंडोज. Yes, I have it here. Share. So this was the affidavit of that period when Congress called him anti-national. See the point. Four, you have been anti-national connection in China and other places which been or may be exploited for anti-national activities. This was Congress at that period that mentioned this. इंटरेस्टिंगली नाउ वी हैव टू सी जो पार्ट है इसका वो बहुत अलग है, क्योंकि नाउ वी हैव सीन, वी हैव एस्टेब्लिश्ड दैट हिज फादर वाज मिनिस्टर इन कांग्रेस पार्टी. उसके बहुत अच्छे रिलेशंस थे. उसी माहौल में सोनम वांगचुक ग्रो हुआ है. उसके बाद ही डिड इंजीनियरिंग अंडर कोटा इन रेक कश्मीर, दैट इज जम्मू कश्मीर, और एनआईटी एट द करंट नेम। 88 पे सेकमोल एस्टेब्लिश्ड हुआ है। 92 में नॉर्मन रेबेका आई है, रेबेका नॉर्मन। मेरे को तो समझ में नहीं आता व्हाई डिड शी कम, बिकॉज वी हैव अमेरिकन ड्रीम, लाइक एवरीवन हैज अमेरिकन ड्रीम। उस समय बहुत बहुत ज्यादा था, क्योंकि व्हेन शी केम अराउंड 90s, 92, the environment in India was not that good. Assassination of Rajiv Gandhi in 90s, 90s genocide हो गया था कश्मीरी पंडित्स का। हमारा गवर्नमेंट वीक था, देन वी वर फाइटिंग विथ लॉट मेनी थिंग्स। 90s में हमने ग्लोबलाइजेशन लाया था। वी ऑल्सो took fund from global fund from this organization, I forgot the name. उसके बाद इतने सारे पिक्चर्स होने के बाद, आई डोंट नो व्हाई दैट लेडी और द गर्ल who was in her young age, just completing her bachelor's, wanted to be in Ladakh. तो आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इट। सो कभी ना कभी उनकी मैरिज हुई है, कब हुई है नो वन नोज। उसके रिपोर्ट्स है, लेकिन देयर इज लॉट ऑफ मेनी प्लेसेस वेयर यू फाइंड दिस मेंशंस। फिर आते-आते हम 99 तक आए हैं, तो 99 में फर्स्ट अवार्ड मिला उसको। फिर 2002 में उसको अशोका यूनिवर्सिटी, व्हिच आई मेंशन्ड इज अ रॉकफेलर गेट, दे गेट लॉट मेनी फंड फ्रॉम देम, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग। उसके बाद नीचे आते हैं हम अराउंड 2007। वहाँ पे ये रिपोर्ट आई है अभी, जो ऑफिस ऑफ द डिप्टी कमिश्नर ले, उस समय के, जिन्होंने ये स्टेटमेंट दिया था अंडर द रूल ऑफ कांग्रेस। बट दिस इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट आई वांट यू टू अंडरस्टैंड, दैट वहाँ पे उस समय पे कांग्रेस पार्टी का रूल था। वहाँ पे उन्होंने जब ये चीजें कही होगी, ओके, उन्होंने कही होगी, लेकिन अगेन द इशू इज यू डोंट सी दैट दैट रीजन इज, जब कश्मीर, कारगिल इस डेमो जहाँ पे मेजोरिटी जो पॉपुलेशन है विच इज मुस्लिम, and then Leh you have a part of Buddhist population, but it's not that dominant that it was before. And that role, what I mentioned, was played by his father in changing the demographic style of Leh district as a whole. So slowly what we are observing now, that almost there are 30-40% Muslims. सेंसस के इसमें नहीं दिखेगा, लेकिन ऑन ग्राउंड इट इज द केस। एंड जो अभी लेह में हुआ है, लेह लद्दाख जो रीजन में, उसमें of course there is a role of Buddhist organization, or I mean not organization but Sonam, I'm saying, and the people associated with him. Also Nepal's few people were seen also in this case, and the rest I think is the peacefuls, because peacefuls are known for this। peaceful का ये तो फेवरेट गेम है कि incitement, fighting, riots, breaking, firing, this is the famous things the peaceful have। तो एक चीज, तो एक एक पॉइंट था मेरा। तो वी हैव केम अंटिल 2007। 2008 कांग्रेस went, signed MOU in China, came back, no idea what happened। 2009 Three Idiots happened, ना, Amir Khan made Sonam Wangchuk or Phunchung Waglung as famous character, and as I mentioned, which is shown like he was poor and he didn't have facilities, and I mean, good, they didn't have facilities in Leh, but was he not able to do it? Yes, he was able to do it because he comes from a family background which is not poor. उनके पास पैसा है, his father was minister, huh? So that was not the case। And 2011 he went to do his masters in France, okay, in France, and then he got lot many NGO connections from Scandinavian, Denmark, Sweden, and so you will find this is all everything given in the open domain. I'll share it in a while, just images. You would just take a look over it। 2014 he started getting lot many awards। 16 17 I guess he got Maxis award। 16-17 में रेबेका को भी एक अवार्ड मिला है, मिंगल अवार्ड। और उनका जो टीम है, कोर टीम, that gave her this award, उनमें से जो लोग हैं दे आर ऑल्सो एसोसिएटेड विथ यूएस स्टेट फंड और यूएस स्टेट एड। तो हम एक-एक चीज़ अभी हलू-हलू हलू आई मीन स्लोली विल से इट हलू-हलू। आई डोंट नो हळू का हिंदी का मतलब क्या होता है, बट इन मराठी वी से इट हळू। सो विल गो वन बाय वन। That's what we are just connecting the dots. See, we can maximum try to connect the dot. We can't show 100% this is what is happening and this is what will happen, because that's it's for everyone to understand. हम तो अभी सिर्फ देखेंगे and then try to find out how it works. Okay, so till 2007 I have shown you this. I'll show you some things with his organization, how the associations work. Okay, let me share the screen. Так. So good. This is SecMol, the website, SecMol website. यहाँ पे एक दो चीजें मैं दिखाता हूँ आपको. तो फॉर एग्जांपल दिस डैन चर्च हेड. So Dan Church Aid administered the Operation Day Work Grant and continued supporting the Operation New Hope School Reform Movement after 2021, 2001. Okay. Now, ये जो Dan Church Aid है, and then the second there is this Karuna Trust. Everything actually, but I'll show these two examples. First, funded Secmol weekly radio and TV program and other school reforms, mobilization activities, and a video about Secmol's youth programs. इन दोनों के मैं आपको वेबसाइट दिखाता हूँ एंड देन इट्स फॉर यू. ओके. सो चक 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 उसका डैन चर्च चक. सो these are actually the partners. Now I'll show you the partners. For example, tak tak tak. Church of Sweden, one by one. Then European Union, Finn Church. I hope you are seeing it. Can you see it? Can you see it now? I am sorry. God. Can you see it? Okay. Uh, Main thing I want to focus is this. That is, lot many churches are funding it. Okay. There is a European Union that is funding it. Okay. I share it once again. Okay. Then there is Irish aid that's coming from department. This is the thing. Rockefellers. Oh, can you see it? I hope you can see it. There is Open Society Foundation. There is Rockefellers that are involved. This is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. There is also US state involved in this, in funding Dan Church. There's DCA. So basically, lot many Christians, churches, in short, uh, Vatican role, then role of George Soros, Rockefellers, US state aid is involved into this, which he is getting. Okay, we have to understand this image. Interestingly, if I'm not correct, let me check. Yes, Around 1999, 2000, Rebecca vanished. I mean, she was here, but she was also doing her masters along with Harvard University. Just for a reference. And after 2000, 2001, he started getting lot many opportunities that weren't that easy before. Rest is for you to decide. Uh, okay. There are many points to discuss. I have a lot of actually evidences. I'll make a short video of this because I think that will be more easy. Today, it's very difficult to do this sharing thing. I need to figure out how I will be able to share things very easily because it's complicating a lot of things. And we will stop our stream today at this only. I'm sorry for a lot of inconveniences actually today, but I said this is my first try. Let me figure out what all mistakes I did, and I can मैं वापस फिर नेक्स्ट टीम में इससे ज़्यादा बढ़िया कर सकूंगा. Let's let me find it out. Let me find a ways out. Okay. Once again, I'm sorry. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you have learned anything new, please share it. There are many things actually that I had to cover with this Sonam Wangchuk, but it's 1 hour only, so I can do it. Let's plan it for the next time. Uh, थैंक यू. आई विश यू नाइस वीकेंड. आप सभी को अच्छा वीकेंड जाए, ये मैं शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ. गुड नाइट. बाय बाय.